Today, we are talking about something very serious. Something that has everyone in northern Nigeria talking and has caught the attention of people across the country. You see, the traditional leaders, the Emirs, have reacted strongly to some decisions from the federal government, and this reaction is not something we can ignore. Now, before we go deeper, I want you to hit that like button for this video, and if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important updates like this. So let's start. The Emirs, as you know, are highly respected leaders in northern Nigeria. They are not just symbolic, they represent the voice of the people in their communities, and when they speak, people listen. Right now, they are expressing anger, frustration, and concern over how the federal government is handling certain issues, especially related to security in the northern states. And this is something that has been building up for a while. The northern region has faced challenges for many years, challenges that affect everyday life. Kidnapping, banditry, and attacks on communities have made people feel unsafe in places where they should feel protected. Families worry when their children go to school. Farmers fear for their lives while working on their land, and travelers have to think twice before moving from one town to another. These are real problems, and the Emirs are feeling the weight of this because their people are suffering. Now, the Emirs are asking the federal government to take stronger action. Some are even calling for a state of emergency in the north. This is a very serious demand. A state of emergency is not something taken lightly. It means the government would have to focus maximum attention and resources to restore safety. It means security forces would have greater powers to act decisively and quickly. The Emirs are saying enough is enough. Their people are living in fear, and they want protection and urgent action. And let me remind you, every time I talk about these issues, remember to hit the like button if you agree with the discussion and subscribe for more updates. Your support keeps this channel active and helps us bring these news stories to you in a clear way. The tension between the Emirs and the federal government is not because anyone wants to fight. It is about frustration with delays, frustration with promises that seem slow to materialize, and frustration with seeing communities continue to suffer. The Emirs want clear, concrete steps to protect lives. They want the government to be proactive, not reactive. And they are not afraid to speak out publicly because this is serious. We also have to understand that the federal government is working, but sometimes the pace is slow compared to the urgency people feel. Security operations are happening, but the attacks and kidnappings continue, and this creates pressure. The Emirs are using their influence to push for faster action, and their words carry weight because they represent millions of voices in the north. It's also important to see the bigger picture. When traditional leaders like Emirs speak out, it is not just about complaints. It is about leadership, responsibility, and accountability. They are reminding everyone, including the federal government, that the people must feel safe. They are saying that the government has a duty to act decisively to prevent further loss of life and property, and this is why this story is capturing national attention. Now, let's talk about what this means for the average Nigerian. Even if you are living outside the north, this is relevant to you. Security, stability, and governance are interconnected across the country. When one region is unstable, it affects trade, travel, and even the economy nationwide. People in Lagos, Abuja, and beyond feel the ripple effects. So this is not just a northern issue. This is a national concern, and it deserves attention from everyone. Before I continue, I want to remind you again, like this video and subscribe if you haven't. Share this video with friends and family so that we can all stay informed together. The Emirs are also speaking about fairness. They want the government to act fairly and ensure that no community suffers disproportionately. Every citizen has a right to safety and security. When leaders take strong stances like this, it often pushes the government to do more, to be more accountable, and to act faster. And this is the kind of leadership that people respect because it is about protecting lives, not just politics. You see, leadership in Nigeria is not only about government offices. Traditional institutions like Emirates play a huge role in shaping society, guiding the youth, and maintaining cultural values. When Emirs speak, it is a combination of tradition, responsibility, and moral authority. They speak not for themselves, but for the people who trust them. And that's why the federal government cannot ignore them. Their voices are powerful and meaningful. The Emir's reaction has also sparked conversations online. People are discussing, debating, and sharing opinions. Some agree with the Emirs that action must be swift. Others hope for dialogue and cooperation. But the bottom line is that this is real concern that affects real lives, and talking about it openly helps everyone understand the situation better. And now, as I continue, I want you to remember to like this video, subscribe, and comment your thoughts. Do you think the government should declare a state of emergency in the north? Do you think this is the right approach to solve these problems? Drop your answers in the comments, and I will feature some of the best replies in the next video. The federal government is under pressure, but it is also trying to balance many things. Managing security in a large country like Nigeria is not easy. Resources are limited, and decisions must be strategic. But when citizens and traditional leaders raise their voices, it reminds everyone that people's lives cannot wait. Action must be taken, and accountability must be maintained. This situation also shows the importance of communication. The Emirs are making their feelings known, but they are also calling for partnership with the government. They are not calling for conflict. They want collaboration to ensure the safety of communities. And this is a message that resonates with all Nigerians. Dialogue and action together can achieve results. I could go on about the specific states affected, the challenges faced by farmers, students, and travelers, but the main point is this: people are scared, they need protection, and their leaders are speaking up. This is the essence of the story. It is about lives, security, and leadership accountability. I want you to take a moment now and like this video if you understand how serious this is, and remember to subscribe if you haven't yet. It helps us bring you more of these discussions clearly and professionally. So, the question many people are asking is, what will the federal government do now? We know that security forces are active and strategies are being implemented, but the Emirs are calling for faster and more decisive action. They are asking for measures that will immediately protect communities, and they are also demanding accountability to ensure that resources are used efficiently and effectively. Let's be honest, this is not simple. Declaring a state of emergency or taking drastic measures has many implications. It requires careful planning, coordination between security agencies, and communication with local governments. But the Emirs are essentially saying, enough delay. Our people are suffering now. And that is a powerful message, one that cannot be ignored. Now, it is also interesting to see how this situation is sparking conversations among ordinary citizens. People are weighing in online, in communities, and even in local media. Many are expressing support for the Emirs because they feel the same frustration seeing families and communities constantly under threat. Others are asking for dialogue and calm, hoping that discussions between traditional leaders and government officials will produce lasting solutions. And this brings us to an important point: action must come with dialogue. The Emirs are not asking for conflict. They want collaboration. They want the federal government to listen, to act decisively, and to protect citizens while also respecting law and order. This is leadership in action. This is accountability in action. I want you to hit the like button now, and don't forget to subscribe. Share this video with friends and family so we can all stay informed and understand what is happening in northern Nigeria. Let's also talk about the broader impact. When security issues in the north persist, the effects ripple across the entire country. Trade slows down, people are hesitant to travel, businesses face losses, and even investors start questioning stability. That's why this isn't just a northern issue. This is a national concern. Everyone feels the impact, and that's why the Emir's voices are so important. They are highlighting problems that affect us all.